Howdy, I'm Alex Morrell.
And I'm Rebecca Litz. We're your hosts for this edition of 12th Man Perspective, the Student Show. First, let's take a look at softball player Jenna Stark.
Hi, my name is Jenna Stark. I'm from Huntington Beach, California.
Jenna Stark!
I moved there the summer going into my freshman year in high school, so about 8 years now. Born and raised, Southern California. Well, I went to Georgetown my first year in Washington, D.C. when I knew I was looking to transfer. A&M was my first choice, so contacted Jo Evans, and she talked to some coaches, looked at my stats. We had a couple conversations, and they brought me out for a visit, and as soon as she kind of gave me the thumbs up, I didn't look anywhere else. Every year I've gotten to do that, and I think Coach does it for me a little bit because she knows how much it means for me to be able to go and play in front of my family and everything. It's really special, especially the place we were last weekend. Those are fields that I've grown up playing on. You know, I've played there since I was 12 years old, so it's just kind of reminds you, for me at least, like just why you play the game. I'm gonna stay here one more year, and I'm gonna be an assistant coach as a student still, and so I'm looking forward to that. I don't think I was quite ready to give up softball quite yet, so hopefully that'll be kind of a transition year out of playing the game. But as of right now, I'm still thinking about going home to Huntington Beach, and my parents are invested in a CrossFit there, which I really enjoy doing. So thinking about coaching there, maybe some management, we'll see how it goes, but that's my first line of defense of a job.
I'm so excited to see what Jenna and her teammates have in store for the rest of the year. Our next feature takes a look at Logan Knottybrook in his first 2 weeks with Aggie baseball.
When Coach Seeley came to one of our games, just got a good vibe from him, got me on a recruiting trip, came here and I loved it. Just the speed of the game, just everything moves faster. So you gotta be prepared, you gotta be quicker, you gotta be stronger. Everything is just a lot faster than like junior college because it's just mainly freshmen coming in. So being an older junior college transfer, that was probably one of the harder changes for me. Well, when you're on deck and you're walking up to the plate, all you can tell yourself is just take deep breaths, calm yourself because your heart's going 300 miles an hour. You're up in that situation to produce runs. I'm in the big spot in the lineup. That's what I'm here for. So I just told myself to calm down, take deep breaths, and slow your feet down and get the foot down and let's start swinging. It's hard to describe. When you hit it, you don't really feel it, if that makes sense. You just hear the noise and, right when you hit it, you just take off, and when you hit it good when the crowd starts screaming. So, there's no really good way to describe it. Establishing myself, just coming in and giving everything I got, that pretty much establishes yourself. Whether I hit the walk-off or not, and people really take pride on 100%, giving 110% effort all the time, and I just tried to do that all the time, and I think I got the respect for the players now. So if I don't know what else I could do. I just want to make the Omaha. Omaha, that's the main goal. Get the SEC championship out of the way, win that, and then go to Omaha. It's the only two goals of mine right now. Individual stuff, that's out the window.
It really has been an exciting season so far. The men and women's swimming and diving teams just got back from the SEC championships in Athens. Let's take a look back at how they did.
The men's and women's swimming and diving team headed to the SEC championships in Athens, Georgia last week, and the Aggies brought home some hardware. Junior Ford McClinney took home the SEC Diver of the Meet award after taking gold in both the 3-meter dive and the platform dive. McClinney is the first Aggie diver to become the SEC Diver of the Meet. Senior and former Olympian Bria Larson also took home the Women SEC Swimmer of the Meet award for the second year in a row after winning several golds and breaking her own SEC and national record in the 100 breaststroke with a time of 57.43 seconds.
It's always great to see Aggie athletes performing well on the big stage. Next, let's take a look at the top plays from the last couple weeks. This weekend, the baseball team took on Sacramento State at Olsen Field. Logan Knottybrook hit his second walk-off home run of the season to give the Aggies the 6th victory this year.
It's out of here. Big fly!
Junior diver Ford McClinney grabs platform dive gold at the SEC Championships last Friday, scoring an 86.4 on his back 3/2 somersault pike. Last Saturday, Antoine Space hit his second game-winning 3 of the season, defeating Tennessee 68-65 at home.
Made the 3! He made a 3! How about that? You gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Well, that wraps up this edition of 12th Man Perspective, the Student Show. Make sure you tune in again in 2 weeks.